Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to Dominions Multiplayer. This is turn 4. We got a message from Man. It says, "Greetings. I hope to gauge your interest in a possible gem exchange. As I understand it, you make a good deal of astral pearls from your capital and not much else. Now, seeing as I have air gem income from my capital and your Master of Clouds will almost certainly want some of them, I would happily trade my gems for an equal number of pearls. Of course, neither of us likely has very much at the moment, but I wanted to get the offer out there." So an interesting suggestion from Man. I definitely do need air gems. I think that I'm kind of wondering in my mind if it's not an even trade, 1-to-1, just because astrals can easily be converted to other gems. As opposed to, say, going from fire to air, you would need 4 fires, converting them to astrals and then to air. But astrals can go directly to whatever you want. At that point, though, I think air is especially useful for me because I can look to forge some owl quills, except we don't have air on our mages, so only my god could do it. That's a tough choice. I think I'm going to take it, but I might limit it to like 1 or 2 per turn is what I'm thinking. Boy, tough choice. Tough choice. I think that's the way to go. I think my overall strategy here is to get my research up fairly high and use the communions to throw out some really heavy spells. So I think that's probably the best bet for Arcoscephale. Let's check out what Marignon said. Mountains everywhere. This is madness. They probably have heat in their dominion, so I don't think that would be stopping them. And Eulanth. I did send a mystic with some troops in here. I wanted to check out the throne. And as you will see, not much here. So, that's good news for us. I was concerned there would be like mages or something like that. A couple battlefield afflictions cured. So we can hit this throne. Pretty excited about that. I was originally planning on going Misty Murk here, just to try to get to this bridge. But now I can go through the throne and get there in the same time. So we're going to go with our mounted commander and our priest. Hit that. I don't know if I'll be able to stop and claim the throne, though, because I don't really have time to actually stop my units, unfortunately. So that's something maybe down the line I can switch my commander out so I can grab that throne. That's probably an argument for having your scout as the prophet over your commander. And as you can see, continuing with elephants and Cardaces, mystics, in a turn or two I'll have to bring out a Strategos so I can lead some elephants. I would like to get down to at least Forgo's Fell, I should say. I don't know, obviously, where the AI is. The other players are. I imagine there's one down here somewhere. Sorry, I'm losing my mind. But the nice thing about Forgo's Fell, not only is it a choke point because, other than getting through water, the only other way to go is Shatter Spine. You'll got one province on land adjacent to it on the west side, and then it blocks these two off. So I could pretty much guarantee to grab Urklos and Shatter Spine. Their rivers here are not frozen, so that's kind of perfect for me. So we got that guy moving into the throne. Scout coming up to Ashwater, see what's going on over there. Again, I don't have anything useful over here. He doesn't get air, right? I think earth. Yeah. So I think we're gonna accept this offer to Man. Greetings from Arcoscephale. I should probably just write this out and then pick up once it's completed. The wise philosophers of the Old Kingdom. Trying to keep this in character a little bit. Old Kingdom, look forward to this arrangement. And I think I'm going to limit it to like 2, I'm thinking 1 or 2 pearls per turn at this point. Maybe we'll get more down the line, but we'll leave it up to them and see how many they would like to trade. We offer 1 or 2 pearls per turn. I guess I should say per month. Per month. At your option. Good stuff. Okay. So that's that. We'll send it over. Message to Man going out. And that's pretty much it for turn 4. Let's see what happens in the next one. I'm hoping we roll right through that throne with almost no casualties, so that'd be good. Alright, here we go. We got a battle in Ashwater. This is a man moving south, a little bit eastward. Spearman, 9 protection, size 4 shield, defense 13. Pretty comparable to Arcoscephale. And Longbowman, a range 40, precision 12 unit. I don't know if you're seeing the little pop-up on my screen right now. So hopefully not. I don't know. Anyway. I don't know. I'm still not impressed. Even with Longbowman having 40 range, just doesn't do it for me. I think bows are kind of Depends if he can get flame arrows, I guess. In Middle Ages, I feel like there's enough shields and protection to make them minimally useful. And this is our throne site. As you can see, not too much here, so I feel I did luck out in this regard. At least one good thing's happened. See how I did with the elephants? That's not very good. But we're gonna be okay. Alright. I'm thinking maybe one space back from where I just was would be ideal. These archers should... Wow! Almost killed that one there. And that's gonna do it. So we got ourselves a throne site, that's good. Unexpected event. 11 water gems, I'll take it. Couple battlefield afflictions cured. So there we go, we got our site. It's the Throne of Beasts. Spreads Dominion, and Blessed Troops get Undying 3. Again, I think I need to move out as quick as I can. I don't have time to capture this, unfortunately. I got a message from Agartha. They said, nice... This wasn't an in-game message, it was an email. It said, nice fight at the throne. And basically was saying that he was blocked by a throne site of his own that he can't take, and that he was expecting to expand south. So he was hoping that I would also expand south. I'm gonna return that message and say, heck no, I'm claiming the Great Wood and the lands to the west, and the Misty Murk, and also I'm gonna send a message to Man and tell them that despite our former agreement of Pearls to Air gems, I am also claiming Arcoscephale and the lands to the east over to Urklos. And if they pass in here, I think I'm going to have to do something about it. I'm in a spot where, yes, it's very early, but I feel like if I don't use my elephants, then I'm probably passing up a major advantage of mine. But also, if I don't grab this land here, I'm going to have to go hostile on somebody. So I don't know who's up here. I assume it's Agartha based on his email. But that's pretty much my view of the situation. If I can't claim all this land, then I'm going to have to go to war. Because I'm feeling like I'm going to have to rely on getting some good research to really put my nation to use. So, with that said, we're over here still at level 0 evocation. Not too surprising considering I had to stop research for one turn on one of my units. And my income is still garbage, which is really unfortunate, because I think I'm going to need... Oh boy. Let's see, we got, another Mystic this turn. Next turn, we're going to go to a Strategos, a couple Elephants, and some more Cardaces, and that's going to be our next expansion force. It's going to have to be, because I'm going to have to get down here and claim this land. At least to Arcoscephale. Shatterspine and Urklos, I can wait just a little bit, assuming these don't freeze over. So, hopefully that works out. Our scout down here at Ashwater, I think I want to see... Let's see, if I go here... This is currently traversable. So we'll go right here. And I'll probably pass over this. I'm really thinking I want to see what's in this region. Let's check out what's recruitable here. Still no scouts, unfortunately. Do I want to... Boy, I like the +2 morale in the Strategos, but maybe I'm better off getting a commander instead. Now I'm going to stick to my plan. I do think it's useful to have that +2 morale, at least for the early armies. I wouldn't recommend normally recruiting commanders that don't have research or magic, but I think in this case it pays off, at least for one or two of them. Let's see, I've moved everybody. I need to change this setting. Let's see. We're going to move these back a little bit because... What the hell? because barbarians do move a little faster than regular troops, I think. I want to say they're 12 or 13. That's pretty much it, guys. Turn 5. So we have turn 6 here. At the end of last turn, I don't think I showed it, but I sent a message to Man and I said, here's 2 Astral Pearls. And I also essentially made verbal claim on Forgo's Fall. Forgo's Fell, Jesus. And all these provinces over here. And also up to here, Deerhome. I personally feel that's kind of like my city proper area, so to speak. They have bridges, kind of segmenting them. This is probably really key to me, just because it almost ensures these 2 provinces down here. He responded by basically emailing the group and saying that I'm making extreme demands. So I don't think it was a favorable response. I'm kind of playing this like Game of Thrones-esque, where I'm you know, blatantly stating my intentions, and if people decide to kind of resist it or whatever, then I'll take that as a mark on our relationship, so to speak. So I don't know how they're going to take to that. I know they had an army here in the Ashwater, so I want to move my scout back here to see if they did go into Forgo's Fell. If they went into Forgo's Fell, then it's pretty much guaranteed that I'm going after them. I'm stuck in this small area. I'm Arcoscephale. I have elephants. I don't think Man has a counter to elephants at this point in the game. And they don't have astral mages, so it won't be easy for them to get like paralyzed and things like that. So I personally think if they went into Forgo's Fell, then it's on like Donkey Kong. We're going after them. But if not, I don't know. We'll play it. We'll see how it goes. I would love to just continue expanding and strengthen my magic. I think that's going to be one of our big things here. Now, as for the Great Wood here, let's check out this battle. See how this went. Couple, okay, just barbarians. So let's see. I know I backed my units off just a little bit to try to guarantee that I landed the first kind of attack here. That looked really bad. Yeah, very poorly done on my part. It's going to be okay. Oh, so nasty. Okay. So I'm doing a bad job of setting that up. I'm not sure why I'm missing so much. Xibalba has been changed to an AI nation, by the way. And, man, the Witches of Man were thinking more of an occasional lump exchange of gems. For instance, we currently have 10 air gems. We'd be willing to exchange for 10 astral pearls. So what bothers me is he didn't send me 2 this turn. I sent him 2 last turn, and he didn't just give me 2 automatically. So I'm a little skeptical, a little afraid to do that just yet. I don't know. I'll think about that probably. I don't know. I don't really need air yet because I can't put it to use until my god comes out. I'm a little worried about going into Deerhome. I don't know much about Agartha. Militias and shard guards, it says about 50 units. We have no idea how accurate that is. I could probably beat them. I would be really afraid of a bump and losing it. I'm not sure. I'm not familiar enough with them to say. The other thing I was looking at is if I went to Misty Merc this turn, this recruiting phase, I get a Strategos, of course some elephants, and I think I wanted to get a commander there so I could start building a fort. Let's see. And 1 Cardacy. So I'll have 6, 7 elephants and a handful of Cardacies. So next turn, let's see. This army moves into the Misty Merc, say. And then next turn, they'll move into Eulanth. My army out of Arcoscephale will take Mount Kargard. And then they can reconvene in Arcoscephale and head south. Going down here towards the Dead Land in Forgo's Fell. I'm kind of to the point where I'm willing to give up Deerhome. I think it's a concession I could make because Agartha wants to get up here, even though Satis is already blocking it. But they do have amphibious troops, so I kind of wonder if they could just cross over if they wanted to. The offer from Agartha was 50 gold per turn, moving my army back south, which I think is a really bad offer at this point. He was probably trying to lowball me, to be honest. Income is 72 per turn there. It's a farmland. So pretty good income at this point. I can't give that up, especially for only 50 per turn. It'd have to be significantly higher than that, I think. Let's see. I got no more commanders to move. Recruiting. I got the Strategos. I got a couple elephants. Evocation coming along. A barbarian. I really wish we were seeing some scouts in our independence, but we have no such luck thus far. So that's where we're at, guys. Like I said, I think I'm gonna have to go to war. I'm pinned in too much. Maybe, for all I know, man is surrounded over here by another player. I don't know. I won't know until I get more scouts out. So that's my position. I really think early war is probably the way I'm going to have to go. It might be a quick game for me, but it's been a lot of fun. I'm really enjoying this. I'm looking forward to more games in the future. Not that this one's over yet, but that's it for turn 6. I think this will be an easy fight. We'll be okay. All right, here we go into the Misty Murk. This is turn number 7. And I think we're going to be okay here. I believe in our elephants. They can do this. Pretty confident. Let's go ahead and speed this up, get some colors. Yeah, fucked it up again. Okay. I'm way off there, guys. I'm way off. The start of your 3rd turn should be the turn that your elephants come in. I think it's because I'm playing 1 turn per day, so I'm forgetting like exactly where to go and everything. So it's kind of throwing me off a little bit. I got my 2 air gems from Man. Let's see. He said, Arcoscephale and Shatterspine are definitely within the bounds of Man. Arcoscephale is closer to my capital than it is to yours. Given that Shatterspine has a direct land connection to Arcoscephale, and that is the only way you're getting there without a river freezing, the witches lay claim to that as well. Fair enough. Hey, I thank you for being honest. Satis has air gem income that it is willing to share. He gives me 1 air gem. And we already checked out the battle. And Satis is up here. So we've been communicating a little bit as well. I know that Agartha wants Great Wood so that he can go after Satis. He's concerned about Satis's Dominion effect. And I don't blame him. The problem is he wants to give me 50 gold. I think I mentioned this already. 50 gold per turn moving my army back. It's 75 income just from the province. And it's a huge strategic spot, so I don't see how I could do that. I believe if this mountain pass, as it is now, melted, meaning I can't travel through it. No, I'd be okay. I was thinking losing Great Wood would cause me to lose the income in the Misty Murk, but it's connected to Eulanth, so I mean, I guess if he decides I have to go after Satis and he wants to go through the Great Wood, I'm a little afraid to build a fort there, basically, because I do think he will consider just moving into that province, and we'll have to diplomatically smooth it over as a non-active war, so to speak. So with that said, we got our army moving back. I'm swinging back into Eulanth. This is going to work out that I did build this barbarian, because what I'm going to do is transition my army from the commander here to the barbarian. That'll give me a turn to claim the throne. Also on this turn we have, let's see, our Strategos. Okay, he's going to go into Mount Kargod. That should be an easy fight. So the turn he arrives in Mount Kargod, our other army arrives in Eulanth. We pass the army to the barbarian, and the barbarian on the following turn, along with the Strategos, meet in Arcoscephale, and then they head south to take the Deadland and Arcoscephale, and hopefully these 2 down here. If I can get here and take these provinces without a conflict, then that's great. If not, I think that we're going to be going to war with Man. I don't see any other options. I do notice that Man has passed into the water. They had recruited some swimming men and the wet ones. So they've invested a lot of money into that, I assume, and probably have reaped some benefits. I would really hate to see them all the way out here, because that would mean they could hit me whenever they want in these provinces. And yeah, I think what I'm going to do is move my scouts to their capital for a turn, just to get an idea of where their army is. Let's see, we're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 turns to get there. Not great. But in all honesty, if he puts a force here, I'm willing to attack it, if it even means war. I am a little concerned. I think that Man has access to sleep, which would probably neutralize my elephants. But I'm kind of looking at this that if I can't claim all this land over here, then I have to go to war anyway. So that's my perspective. That is turn 1. Or I'm sorry, turn 7. That's the end of this turn. I am still a ways away from level 3 evocation, recruitment. Whoops, recruitment. Take that off, back to the Mystic. Elephants. And we're getting up there a little bit. 3 in 1 turn, a little bit better. Yeah, I'd say that. We need some more infantry. Actually, I'm tempted to kind of go like this for a turn. Just because I do think we need a little more foot soldiers out there. So that's it. I think, I don't know what I think, guys. I'm a little worried. If Agartha takes that, that's a big chunk of my income. But, I don't know. It's kind of interesting. I think that's the end of this episode, too. I'm not sure. We'll see. Might be another turn in here. But, thanks for watching, guys. And I'll catch you in the next one.